let's dive into the macroeconomy, see what we can learn. And really today, what I want to talk about is just what's happening, what's been happening for the last 9 or 10 months, where we are today, and where we're going. So focusing much more on where we are, what our trajectory is, what's possible, given all the things that have changed over the last couple months, both politically and economically. A lot has changed. And therefore, what's possible and what we could be doing, what we could be seeing as far as economic activity 6 months from now is a lot different than what it could have been 3 months ago. What I want to start talking about very briefly is kind of the makeup of the U.S. economy. What makes the U.S. economy go, and how has the pandemic really affected that? And it's pretty simple. You can boil it down to just a couple things. The U.S. economy generally has these two buckets of services and goods. And, we really are a service-driven economy. And that's what you would think of. It's activities. It's what we do as far as businesses, what we need to do. And personally, for us as consumers, what we want to do or what we feel like we need to do. And that makes up about 70% of our economy. And as you can imagine, it's not done well through the pandemic. We are still down as of Q3. This is quarterly data, so we don't yet have Q4 data. But as of Q3 in 2020, our services industry is still down about 7% from where it was before the pandemic started. If you look at the goods economy, it's a much smaller part of the overall makeup of the U.S. economy and makes up about 30% of the U.S. economy. And that has done extraordinarily well, is up about 7% from where it was pre-COVID. And you can make sense of this pretty intuitively, right? The services economy, we're prevented from doing a lot of the things that we would normally do. We're not traveling for work. We're staying home. A lot of the things that we would normally do for both pleasure and for necessity, we just can't do. We're not traveling. We're not going out to eat. We're not going to baseball games or football games. We're not doing all of those things. And there's a lot wrapped up in that. The goods economy, what we're doing is we're buying things at home. We're buying things to entertain ourselves or to make ourselves more comfortable because we're at home all the time.